How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you today?
Uh, you know, um, I'm kind of nervous 'cause I'm getting that COVID-19 test done tomorrow.
Really?
Not because I have it, it's I'm getting
Right,
the
but this
surgery done.
this the whole
And
test. This is
yeah, like I'm getting the surgery done this week and you have to get it done before, any kind of surgery. So I'm just kind of
yeah.
like, ugh.
I hope your surgery goes well.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so, but how's it been for you? Because I know ATL's opened up. Like, it's crazy. I can't.
Right? Honestly, I've been still trying to stay in the house. I've been going to my family houses, but I haven't really gotten to the city. I haven't went anywhere, any stores,
Yeah.
things. So I wouldn't be able to say because I'm still scared to go out and about.
Yeah, I don't blame you because it's crazy. I was seeing like videos of people like downtown Atlanta, like just
They're everywhere.
yeah, just like another day.
Yeah, it's just regular. Everything's back to regular to Atlanta.
It's so crazy. Yeah, well, I'm happy you're staying safe and you haven't done anything crazy, so that's good. But I want to dive right in. I want to bring it all the way back from the beginning. So like childhood, you
Hmm.
know, your parents are music legends. Did like growing up, did you ever say to yourself first like, "Oh, I don't want to be in the music industry because you were around it so much," or were you like, "Hey,
You
I
know,
definitely want." What age?
for me, I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Watching, like, I never was like, that's not what I want to do. And especially, like, I was raised by my grandparents.
Uh
So
huh.
my grandpa was in the group, and I got to go to all the shows every weekend. So I got to see it firsthand. Like, people just, oh, loving him because he's on stage. And I'm like, oh, like, that's what I want to do. And just from an early age, like I started my first girl group when I was 8 years old with one of my best friends. So it's been since I was a child that I've
Since
always.
you, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, I want to say like 2009, you started OMG Girls.
Mhm.
You wrote that out. You built a huge fan base. I mean, you toured. You had tons of singles. I mean, it was crazy at that time with like you, Molly's Behavior, Jacob
Jacob
Lattimore.
Lattimore,
Yeah, I mean, like,
all of us.
yeah, like, how was that time just really going in full force? And it's dope. You got to do it with a girl group, so you got to, you got kind of the best of both worlds really right now.
I think doing that so young, me and the girls never looked at it like work. It kind of was,
Yeah,
just something that we came up with and we built off of it. But I don't even think we noticed um, how much we were really doing, like how much people really loved us or
hmm
how big of an impact we were making. Like we didn't even see that until it was over and people still like, oh, we missed the OMG girls, and people still talk about it. But it was definitely just a bunch of fun. Being on the road and doing stuff with your best friends is the best thing you could ever ask for growing up, and being able to travel the world was awesome.
yeah. I was gonna say like when you did, when you went solo, what was that? 2015. You went solo. What was it hard for you to transition, or like because you have them too to as backup for you just in case when you're on stage, in the studio, just anywhere, appearances, everything. How was it that transition for you?
I think for me, it was definitely a challenge transitioning from
Hmm.
a group to a solo because I always did groups and I was a shy one and I was quiet. I mean, I'm still pretty quiet. I
Yeah.
talk more, but like I was just really the shy one out the group. So I always had my girls to depend on. If we, be on stage, forget steps,
Yeah.
like, oh, somebody's going to take it for me. Like, we're going to always have each other's back with everything. So it was definitely challenging for me to take on the whole role of doing everything. But since then, I've really matured as an artist, just
Yeah.
working my craft and trying to get myself together. Still, as a solo artist, I still, challenge myself to get better.
Yeah, and I want to tell you too, like your first single was None for Free with Young Thug. That was 2015. And I can't believe
Yes.
it's already 5 years. Like I
I
forget
know, right?
like how time, goes by so quick. It's kind of scary.
So crazy. Yeah, I feel like I
Yeah.
was with OMG Girls yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like how was it though having like that as your first single and really out to the masses as Zonnique? Like how was that for you?
You know what? Putting out None for Free was really fun for me. As my first solo single. It was really doing the video and getting Thug on it was like the best part for me. Like I really didn't think it would be anything. I just thought, oh, like I'm going to put on out this little song, but we kind of made it more than it really was. And I enjoyed it so much doing a video and putting out that song. I think it really went over a lot of people's heads. Like everybody was like, she's being too grown. But I was grown.
Exactly, exactly. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, cause you were dropping singles, and then you did Love Jones EP. What was that? March 24th, 2017. That's crazy. That's already 3 years old. Cause I feel like
Right.
I just heard that like last week. I mean, it's still, you know what I'm saying? Like an EP that it was a great EP. I mean, how was it getting that full body of work out? And then, just we'll talk about the Great Escape tour right after. But how was it just making that first?
Creating Love Jones was really fun for me. Being outside of a group though, I still everything was really fresh for me. So like now, right, doing my second project, I write more and I'm more like, mature, as I said, as an artist. But at first, I mean, OMG Girls, I was so used to my mom putting writers in place and just
Mm-hmm.
doing whatever for
Yeah.
us. So, starting out, I'm just like, oh, like a fish in water. So it was fun. I got to create with a lot of people. So that was really the great thing about it. But yeah, I really I loved Love Jones. It was such a great project, which is why I took so long making this next project, because I just wanted to be as good or better.
Yeah, it was a dope body work. Like from the videos, the artwork from Love Jones was so dope. Like you did awesome. Yeah, and the Great Escape tour. I seen the Chicago show. I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
You
that
see me though, because I was all the way in the
I
beginning.
seen you. Yeah, because I was there from the beginning when June's Diary opened, and from on there, I made sure I was there at 7 o'clock because I
Okay.
wanted to see the whole lineup because I like all of yous for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the new generation. I like the old school. I like,
Yes.
it's good to have a tour. I like when the throwback tours bring new artists in. You know what I'm saying? Like to show everyone, not just it's throwback, not just it's new school, it's everything. But how was it? Because that was all family on tour with you, and I
Mhm.
mean that was a big tour. I mean, I said it to I forgot who I said it to, but United Center in Chicago, that's the biggest arena
Yeah.
in the
Chicago.
country. Is
I
the
did not
most
know that.
seats. Yeah, we're like 21,500, I think.
Nice. Chicago is one of my favorite places to go and like perform. But the Great Escape tour, at first I was really nervous about it. I didn't want to even go on it at first. It was my mom's idea, like, we can bring you on the tour with us. And I'm like, there's gonna be a lot
No.
of old people. Like that's what I kept saying. Like nobody's gonna come to see me. Nobody's gonna care. They're gonna be looking at me like, please leave. Like let's see Escape. But it ended up being such a great experience for me. Like people, I was really happy that people still came out to see me. My fans, they bought tickets for a tour that they probably would have never even cared to go see, and
Mm-hmm.
I was really thankful for that. And it was a lot of fun being on the tour, but everybody was my family, like you said. So it was very
Yeah.
comfortable, and it was just a really great experience.
Yeah, I
Learned
want to
a
tell you
lot.
too. Yeah, like the meet and greet packages, like VIP packages, that
Mhm.
were super dope. Like
Yes,
seeing the fans. How was that? Like, cause you really got to meet a lot of fans from
I
all over the
did.
country.
Yeah, and I got to meet a lot of my older fans as well, and a lot of people who really just came to see my mom, because me and my mom were doing our meet and greets together. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people who came to see my mom were coming back to see her. And was like, I didn't know anything about you, and it was so great, and I just learned, and I feel it was really great to like get another fan base. And
Yeah.
the meet and greets they were all different. I got proposed to in one of the meet and greets, so it was very fun for me.
That's awesome. Yeah, like what's one thing you learned on that tour that you didn't know before? Because like you said before, it was with like full tour was with OMG Girls. What was one thing you learned, like being solo and I mean that was like I said a huge monumental tour. I think that will go down in history.
I think I learned a lot about really Escape this
Okay.
tour. Like just being able to see them in their element and see them get along. Like they've been talking on the phone every day for years, even since they broke up. Like just to see them come together and really do something great and act like they never left. Like it just really inspired me to do something like that with my group. Like, oh, I hope
Yeah.
that we could sell out big tours later on in life and stuff like that. So I definitely learned a lot from them, and especially vocals. Like
Mm-hmm.
Escape doesn't play about their vocals, so I
Yeah.
got to really watch it backstage, see them warm up, and just really see it firsthand.
Yeah, and that's what I want to tell because I was talking to Rayon about for Mindless about reunion tours and
Mm-hmm.
like with OMG, would you be open to it if there was ever the right?
From is that where the conversation came from? From you and him talking about it?
Yep, because I asked, I was like, what would you?
I would though. I would. I feel like everybody's been talking about it, and nobody has talked to the OMG girls. But I feel like we would, like, you know, we love each other. We always want to do stuff together again. So I think we would definitely be down for it. Another
That's
run.
super dope. Okay, that's dope. Yeah, it would be cool to see you all, like everyone, like OMG Girls, Mindless, Jake
Yes.
Vladimore, so many people that was on the lineups.
Jawan Harris was on one of the tours. Diggy.
Diggy, yeah, Diggy.
Yes.
So it would be super dope to see you all, like, it wasn't that long ago, but still, these were kind of like teenagers growing into
Yeah.
young adults. But now these are adults, so it's like
Right.
you could really do what you want to do, I feel.
Right.
Yeah. But I wanted to say, you know, you've done so much, you know, reality TV. When you were were you open to it at first? Because, you know, reality TV, it's a beast. I mean, and people don't realize, they just see 1 hour a week of you all. They don't realize that you are taped for hours and hours, sometimes in a day, for months
Right.
at a time. Like, it's not, you just tape one day for 1 little hour and that's it. It's like,
Right.
edit it down literally so bad. You know, how was it for you, just, you know, because I give you a lot of credit for doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
To be honest, I feel like in the beginning it was never like a choice. I don't think my mom was like, oh, because Tiny and Toy was the first reality TV show we ever
Yeah.
did. And it was never like, oh, I'm going to do this show. Do you want to do it? My mom was like, we're doing this show. Tiny and Toy, like, get ready for it. And I was really young, so it was kind of just like something that I had to get used to. And then doing Family Hustle, I was it's just all became really normal.
Okay.
And I mean, doing it now still, I enjoy doing it. I don't always enjoy doing it. Sometimes I don't feel like filming. Sometimes I just want to do regular stuff. But looking back at it, being able to have those memories always and be able to watch it back, I'm thankful that we do it.
Yeah, and one thing I want to say, like the recent episode, I really think was really dope how, when you had the listening party,
Mm-hmm.
I really liked how you were like, I don't want a big, because your mom was like, no, let's have a big one like your last one. You're like, no, Ma, I want to have a nice, like, intimate, like, I really want people's feedback. I just don't want it to be, you know, drinks and, you know, yeah, that's all fun and good, but you want it, you know, you want people's opinions to say, like, hey, do you think this is good? Do you think this is bad? What do you think I need? Like, was that important for you, really, to, you know, make sure it was like that for yourself and not some big old, you know, party for the event?
Yeah, I felt like because my first one that I did, it was the release and
Mm-hmm.
it needed to be big and everybody can kind of like, it was like a party. So I felt like because this music wasn't put out yet and it was just something I've been holding on to and I really, you know, was kind of stingy with and
Yeah.
just was having listened to it to myself. I really wanted to get people's opinion, and especially with it being my family, like I didn't want to just invite everybody from outside because
Mm-hmm.
people from outside are going to tell you, "Oh, it's good." Like
Yep.
it's not. But my family, I feel like would give me the real. So I was really, really adamant about it being small, intimate, family feedback, and it really turned out great for me. It was awesome. I loved
Yeah,
it.
no, it was super dope. Yeah, like, and the music you're dropping, I mean, you dropped the 2 singles May 4th. I mean,
I
it's been
love
a
that you
bit.
got your dates together.
Yeah, you know, I
That's
got my
what we
dates.
talk about. Make
Yeah,
it
got
work.
my date. You know, I got to come correct for you. But you know, how did it feel? Because both of the songs are so dope. I mean,
Thank
how
you.
was it creating this project different from your previous ones? What has your process changed at all?
Creating this project was very different for me because I wrote most of it and I had people help me more than people sending me songs.
Yeah,
So it was definitely different. Me really getting into my artistry, really finding myself, really speaking on my personal situations. And I would just say that it's different from my last project because it's extremely personal. So,
yeah,
but I had a lot of fun creating this new project though because I got to learn myself a lot more.
yeah, yeah. I want to ask you, like, basically, like when you were creating it, like, do you know right now, like, what do you want? Like, do you want an EP? Do you want to wait for a full body of work? What do you want to do exactly with it? Would you say right now? Because we're in a crazy time too.
Right. Yeah. Right now, I kind of just want it to be an EP. I feel like I'm not even ready for it to be like an album. Like I don't think I'm in my space for it to be an album. And then with everything that's going on in the world, like it's just not my time for an album. So I wanted to definitely be like a little project, a little EP, so people can just, get it back into the feel of what's going on with me.
That's dope. Yeah, and the challenge. I see you put the 3 challenges up.
I did.
Yeah, have you chosen one? I really like A. I don't
You
know
like
why.
A?
I like A.
Everybody's saying A and C. I was going to go with C, and I'm not sure if it's because my fans who like follow me and I talk to them mostly are DMing me like we want C, and I feel like they're the spokespersons for the rest of my fans.
Yeah,
But I don't know. Like I've been saying C lately, but I'm going to C. I haven't done it yet, but
yeah,
I
yeah.
was supposed to do it yesterday, which is what I told everybody. I can't see our comments, but I know y'all talking shit, and I'm
That's why I took them
one
off
of the
so you
other.
could.
Right?
Yeah.
I can really focus, but one of the other. A or C is honestly which one I'm gonna go with one of the other.
Dope. Yeah, and like how did you feel when you were first seeing them all? Because people went in. Like it wasn't just one
Yes,
little 2 dance steps. It was a little routine in
exactly.
play.
It honestly made me so happy, and I still see them every day that people are even picking my song to dance on TikTok. Like I feel like TikTok is the new thing, and
Yeah.
doing popular videos. So it just makes me feel really good that people are doing TikToks to my song. Period. I don't care what they doing. I don't care how they look. Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to ask you too, like, doing, like you said, this time, we didn't know this was going to happen. And I know your birthday just happened right before it kind of, or at least you kind of
Right.
got to celebrate a little before it really,
Right.
went into
Yeah.
full force, I feel.
For the real lockdown. My
Exactly.
birthday
But
was right before the real lockdown.
exactly, yeah, the real lock. That was like the pre-lockdown. That was like the
Yes.
warning signs. We didn't really
Yeah,
know. It
that's
was like,
around my birthday.
yeah. But, how was it this birthday? Because it's something different that you'll always remember. Because,
Exactly. Yeah, honestly, for me, I'm so used to going out for my birthday every year, like either a big party or a big trip with my friends. And we actually planned a big trip and we had to cancel it like a couple days before I canceled my flight the day of my flight. So, it was different, but I enjoyed it. My friends still like did something for me, my family. We all met up and played games and ate food.
uh-huh.
So that was nice.
It was okay. Yeah, it's definitely like you said, it's different, but it's something we'll always remember. And I
For
mean, hey,
sure.
we'll make the best out of it, I guess. But I also want to talk about your little sister Eris. Man, she is classic. Like, do you?
It's something serious.
Oh my God, she's hilarious. Like, she is a boss chick. Like at her age.
No, seriously. I don't know how, I don't, well, I would say I don't know where she gets it from, but having such a big family and so many siblings, her coming in as the baby, it was really bound to happen. Like, we all want to teach her something when she first came out. Oh, I taught her this. I taught her this.
Uh huh.
She's just her own person. We can't do anything with her.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could see like you doing a song with her, like when
Oh,
she's a
yeah.
little.
So she's talking about that. She
Is
actually
she?
she wants to battle me, is what she said. Said she wants to battle me, but we're sisters, so she doesn't know about it. But she really wants to battle me and sing it.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, because you did the commercial for her nail polish, and I was just,
Oh yeah,
oh
she's
my God, it was so fun.
real.
It was so cute, but funny. Like she runs it. Like, but what's one thing you've learned from being in a music industry family? What's one thing, like, because you're kind of taught a lot of the good things because you're not ripped off. Like a lot of new artists, they sign a bad deal or they, have a bad management, or what's some things you learned from being in a musical, family and really knowing?
I think being in a musical family, I never was taught that anything was glamorous about it. I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
even though my family told me all the, I mean, they never really told me anything good. I can't remember my family ever saying like, oh, like, this is going to be the thing. No, like, I always looked at it as glamorous, even though my family was like, it's nothing to play with. I feel like them knowing I always wanted to do music, they always taught me that it's serious and
Yeah.
you have to really stay on top of your everything when it comes to being in the music industry because people will trick you out of
Yeah.
anything. Anything, people will trick you. So, and you just don't want to get yourself in a bad situation and be stuck. So I feel like they definitely always just tell me like, it's not a joke. Like if that's what you want to do, you need to learn everything about it and be serious about it.
Yeah, that's dope to know because they didn't sugarcoat it. Because like so many people, they make it, oh, it's this, It's like, no, you don't understand the hours of rehearsal and the hours in the studio and the
Oh,
cutthroat industry of how people are. Like, because people are grimy, man.
oh yeah, no. My mom and the other girls in the group, mom used to have us running in the rain around the neighborhood in the driveway, like we were really in boot camp as kids. Just like, oh, you want to do this? Okay, let's go outside and run. Like we thought stuff was sweet.
That's that's good though. Like you got, at least you got at a young age really to know and
Yeah.
prepare you, because you don't, like, it's crazy, this industry. But
Hmm.
you know, like you said, you're still working on this project. I know you were in the studio currently, and you know, still in the studio. Who's on your bucket list that you still want to work with? Not necessarily has to be a feature on a song. It could be like production, you know, songwriting wise. Who do you want to work with?
I've really been wanting to work with James Fauntleroy.
Okay.
I want to work with him for a long time, but I've kind of just been getting in contact with him. So hopefully
Okay.
I can get out to LA soon and work with him. Happy birthday to him! Actually, today's his birthday,
Oh,
and
okay.
I really want to work with Timbaland.
I could see
That,
that.
I mean, that's should be on everybody's list.
Yeah.
And Dream, I really want to work with the Dream as well. Those are like my top three.
Okay,
I know
that's dope.
top producers, but I really want to work with some pop producers.
But hey, there's no wrong. Hey, they're awesome. I mean, they're legendary producers, and I could see 100% that happening. Like, no doubt. Got to
Thank
put it out in the universe, like you said. You got to
you.
put
Got
it
to.
out there.
Yes.
Yes, manifest, exactly. But you know, to wrap up, you know, this year, unfortunately, it's a trying time for everyone. I feel, especially in the entertainment industry, because you know, you can do some things, but you can't really perform. You can't meet the fans. You
Right.
can't get out there and touch them, and you know, get to know them. And how, basically, what do you want to accomplish the rest of this year? Because you know, we don't know necessarily. But and then, what do you want to do for 2021?
Honestly, for the rest of this year, I just want to put out my videos,
Okay.
two songs. I want to put out a really great body of work. My next project, I still want to put it out, even though I won't be able to perform it.
Yeah.
But those are like my two goals. Like I just want to at least do that before the year is over. And then next year, hopefully I can put out another project, maybe an album. Hopefully,
Okay.
be ready for an album by me by then. And then I can perform my project I put out this year and my new project. You know what I'm saying? Travel the world a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Dope. Yeah. Last thing I want to ask you, what has been, because like you said, you've had your fans go hard for you. Like,
They do.
they go hard. Yeah. Like, what's the craziest thing a fan has done that always will stick with you for the rest of your life? Would you say?
Hmm. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, there's been so many crazy things that's happened. I think me getting proposed to was definitely a big thing for me. I've never been proposed to, period. So for somebody to be a fan of me and propose to me, and the same guy who proposed to me, I went to his city one time.
Uh
Well,
huh.
obviously both times, one on tour and one for an event. And he came to my event that time, and he gave me like a rose, like a $100 rose. And then when I opened it, he asked me could he take me out to eat. So he's not playing. Like that's one thing. And then I have one guy, I can't think of his name. I should know his name, but he has like an OMG tatted on his chest, and it's our symbol. And I just feel like if you tattoo OMG on you, like you a
Yeah.
real diehard fan. And I love him. I love to see him. I can't think of his name right now, but I always see him. He don't miss anything.
That's so, yeah. Like when they do a tattoo,
Yeah,
that's
that's
real.
real love.
Exact. Yeah. There ain't no getting rid of that. But you know, Zonnie, I want to thank you so much for taking out the time. I know it's what, your dad's birthday and your little brother's birthday today.
It is. It is. I'm
Yeah.
at
So,
the house right now.
I yeah. Well, you know, have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe. You know, I can't wait for the visuals. I can't wait for you to do the challenge too and see what one you choose.
The challenge.
And yeah, continue success. And I can't wait to see. And I can't wait, you know, to meet you on tour. And you know, when you come back
Yeah.
to Chicago, we'll
Have
definitely
to.
link up.
I love your vibes. You're so nice. I'm like, I
That,
have
yeah, appreciate
like
it.
nice dimples.
No,
Like,
thank
yes.
you.
Oh,
Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, stay safe, and can't wait for more music from you. I really do.
thank you. You stay safe too. I'm gonna make sure I pray for you for, your surgery and stuff like that.
Okay, thanks, Lai. I appreciate
For sure.
it.
Have a good one.
Okay, be safe. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.